Great officials are people that have confidence.
Somebody who's honest, somebody who has passion for the sport.
And someone who just wants to learn.
Officials are as much as our team as the athletes ourselves. Without the officials, our sport would be nowhere.
Officiating has taught me to be able to be focused and to deal with a lot of pressure.
I finished diving in 1972 after the Olympic Games, and I started coaching, and back at that time coaches also judged, so that's how I got involved.
I've been involved in sports my entire life. I've always been an athlete, and now to be an official, it just kind of motivates me that much more because I had some great officials as a younger person, and I would love to be that person.
You got to be in shape. You're the only guys that don't get to ever leave the ice. You never get a break. You have to keep up with the play.
I do a lot of running. I actually have a personal trainer that I train with 3 times a week, and I have fitness tests that I have to be able to pass.
For some mental imagery, kind of to see myself on the field doing the things that I'm supposed to be doing.
A good official is someone who's, passionate about what he does. He comes onto the court on every single game that he or she officiates with the same level of expectancy.
The role of an official in sport is to keep the game running as fairly as possible. You have to look at the game with an unbiased opinion, and you have to be fair and hopefully let the teams decide their own fate.
It's funny, I heard someone once say without officials, it's just recess. And so I think it's really important that we can provide some structure.
The rules are there to protect the game, the integrity of it, the safety of it, the flow of it.
This ability to manage a game I find very intriguing because they're such a big role, but none of them want to be noticed. So, that's that pride that they take in, and without a doubt, that's the number one thing that impresses me with them.
See the officials as basically the gatekeepers of the sport. We're the ones that really guide how kids are evaluated in their performance. And if we're not paying attention, the things that the kids are going to do or learn or think that they're being rewarded for or not rewarded for are going to affect the way they're going to train.
Without officials, there would be no organized sport within Saskatchewan.
Sport in Saskatchewan is vital to our communities for growth, for positive self-image. And when we work to have officiating developed, we're working to develop and build our communities.
We're all here for the love of the game, so everyone has to have respect for each other, no matter if you're the player, the fan, or the official.
And a big part of respecting the game is letting people do their jobs, whether it's the other team or the officials.
We have a responsibility to continue to educate our sport community, our athletes, our coaches, our managers, our parents, and our spectators as to the important role officials play in the sporting community, that we respect them, that we support them, that we realize that they're human and they're out there doing the best that they can for the betterment of the game and the people involved.
Sports can shape a person who they are to be in the future, and I think a lot of it is the discipline.
I really hope to be able to be official someday. I've seen how passionate some of the officials are and how far they want to take this, and I hope I can represent that same passion, and I want to keep going with my sport even after my paddling career is done.
It allows you to stay in the game as long as you want, really. Being out on the ice and in that competition is just as fun as playing.
Just try it.
I see part of officiating is giving back in sport. It's something that a lot of times officials are the last ones thought about in games. But part of the reason why I joined is to give back a little bit and allow kids to be able to play is a really important part of it.
The officials from Saskatchewan are internationally renowned and first rate. So we look for athletes to be involved. We look for non-athletes to be involved from the age of 6 up to 100. And they can be referees, they can be officials, but they're being involved in the sport community and making sport fantastic here in this province of Saskatchewan.
To have the love of the game just creates a whole community and makes everyone come together at the end of the day.
For information on officiating, useful officiating resources, or to learn what you can do in your role as a parent, athlete, coach, family, or fan, visit our website,